right, so with much fanfare, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett makes the walk here tonight. When you look at this guy on film, a lot of different skills that he can draw from on fight night.
You know, Paddy Pimblett came into the UFC with a lot of hype. A lot of times, that hype can be overwhelming for young athletes, not Pimblett. Pimblett has not only reached that level and matched it, he has exceeded what anyone would have thought his career could have been. He is a tremendous grappler, big, strong, tough, and durable, and now he knows that he can take just about anybody's punch, and once he gets it to the ground, he truly can dominate.
Paddy the Paddy Pimblett. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, this place is absolutely deafening as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion makes the walk for his latest title defense. This is a huge fight, as big a fight as we can put together at 155 pounds, but the champion thinks it's going to be one-sided. Yeah,
skill for skill, he's one of the best fighters in the world. That's why when you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, you always see his name right amongst the top of the guys on the list. He has every skill in mixed martial arts, but I believe it's his mind that separates him from the rest. He has a steel trap of a mind and believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he's the best fighter in the world. Yeah, he was carrying himself this week like a guy who knew something we didn't. We'll see just how one-sided this fight could be in a matter of moments. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only, Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Benoit, God of War, Denis.
Herb Dean always gets a big pop.
Fight. Ready. Good.
Scousers don't get knocked out. We'll see if the opponent can put that fade on Paddy Pimblett here tonight. Pimblett plus skills in all areas, an outstanding athlete, good size for the division too.
And John, just growing in confidence, knowing that his style is suited for the UFC and the top level of the UFC. Tonight he gets an opportunity to once again prove that he's one of the best in the world and hopefully earn himself a chance at a world title.
Man, he kind of looked like me, just walking right into that punch. No defense.
You better move that head.
Pressure, problem. Benoit fighting southpaw here. You do not want to let this man close the distance.
You don't want Benoit to back you up. He's a big guy for the weight class. He's constantly moving forward into you, giving you too much information to process, and then he tries to level change and take you out.
All right, early action here, and a nice job by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter to close the distance.
And it's John, here's a submission attempt. It starts.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. And now he finds himself out and safe.
And he's back up. Oh, big
my goodness.
Strikes landed on both sides. Ooh, so now things going to get interesting. That strike appears to have opened up a cut.
And it'll be interesting to see how he approaches the fight going forward, knowing now that he's been damaged.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so early round one, and this is exactly what he said he could not allow to have happen, to allow his opponent to get into a rhythm this early.
Well, he's allowing him to get into that rhythm, and if he doesn't change something, it'll be far too late. You cannot let this man find his flow. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
90 seconds to go in the round. Feints with a right punch. His corner's calling for those feints. Nice job by Denis. All right, champ, big warning sign there. A moment ago, he got rocked, somehow stayed upright.
He better clear those cobwebs. Right now, he is seeing two of his opponent inside the octagon. A nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all.
Pimblett's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Round two is next. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
A little bit more active, a little bit more movement. You can't wait on this guy, okay? Keep that.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up, he was battered, he was bruised, and look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're gonna lead the dance as we go forward.
Just out of range with that strike. Feint right there by Benoit Denis.
Denis said because in France, fighting is still relatively new. He goes all over and try to get the training that he needs. But he said he isn't afraid of anyone. Give him Matt Gola, give him Islam Makhachev. He said he'll give all of them problems.
Pimblett, of course, an underrated grappler, but working on the feet here, and the jab looks pretty good.
Yeah, he's got a good jab. He's got a very heavy stance, right? He's very heavy on his feet, but because he's so big, he's able to get to your body, take you down, and he can dominate you on the floor.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Right over the top, right to... All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Attempts the uppercut there, but it doesn't land. Pretty nice shot there, but kind of bounced right off.
Bounce right off. He does a great job of staying in motion so that he never takes anything clean.
Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent. Not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively.
30 seconds to go in the round.
They're fighting so close now. Oh! That was a big shot. Big right hand. Oh, he hurt him!
Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Huge block there. Well, his guard's low, but this is his style.
It's his style, and it's a very dangerous style because when he slips, it leaves you vulnerable. And he has the...
Oh, that's a pretty counter shot there.
Yeah, he's got him hurt. Timed that beautifully. Oh, it's not the guillotine.
Well, perhaps in our fighter meeting Thursday, we thought he was overconfident. Not at all the case. He's on fire tonight.
Well, when you prep the way that he's prepped, you walk into a meeting and speak the way that he did. And his performance is showing that this wasn't just talk. He's all action.
Man, he kind of looked like me, just walking right into that punch. No defense.
You better move that head.
And now some separation. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Denis.
There it is. Oh, guillotine. Nope, but that's gonna follow.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's going to be trying to pass the half or eventually get the full guard, full mount, sorry.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Pimblett.
Acquires the guard position now.
Pimblett getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Oh, good sweep there. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Even with a punch, you got to be careful. His striking has really started to pay off. I want you to cut those angles and get out of his range.
All right, some replays now from that previous round. A lot of good action for the truck to get you here.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Championship rounds are upon us. Pimblett gets tattooed by a solid uppercut there. Can't take too many more of those. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it showed. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. That was beautiful. Great setup, great precision, and now he adds the opponent hurt.
It looks as though he's going to the butterfly guard now, DC. If you're the dominant fighter, what are you trying to do?
I mean, you're trying to control those hips and step over to his side, because that butterfly guard allows for him to elevate your hips, create space, and work his way out of it. I mean, that was great work by the bottom fighter, keeping him into position.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Oh, beautiful reversal, champ.
I mean, he got to that wizard.
Paddy Pimblett, the undisputed king of the lightweights.
The lightweight champion of the world once again surprises everybody. He shuts up the haters, and now he takes the title home.
All right, quickly let us get you a replay as he gets it done in a big way by submission tonight, champ.
And I love the way that he attacks on the ground. He knew that he could take him down. What he did not know or may not have guessed was how big of an advantage he had on the ground. We saw him use his advantage to get a beautiful submission finish.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 4. For the winner by submission, and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Paddy Pimblett.
Oh, what a moment there it is for the new UFC lightweight champion. I'm not crying. You're crying. Are you crying?
I mean, almost. It's hard not to feel emotional